And close your eyes and drop in. And so you can be sitting on a chair or whatever way you like to start. And as you breathe here, deep breaths, feel yourself drop in to your own experience. Feel yourself letting go of your day. Letting go of anything you've been thinking or worrying about, just for this hour, so that we're present and here. Feel your sit bones, your spine tall. So we're going to start with a bit of breath work, and then we'll move into a really nice practice that focuses on mobilizing the spine and moving the spine. Gives us a lovely uplifted feeling. And then we'll finish with a beautiful Savasana. And so just to get focused, we're going to do a little bit of alternate nostril breathing. So you have the option of doing this rapidly like a breath of fire, or doing it slowly, whichever suits you. And so we'll start just by inhaling through the left, and block your left and exhaling right. Inhaling left and exhaling right. And breath of fire, we exhale as we draw the navel in. And so continue going slowly, inhaling left, exhaling right, or you can go it like a breath of fire, inhaling left, exhaling right. Go at your own pace. And now take a deep inhale through the left nostril. Pause. Eye gaze center of the forehead. And then exhaling right. So you use the fingers going over and back to block and open the nostrils. And go slow or fast, doesn't matter. It's just a breathing practice to get us centered and to balance the two hemispheres. So let's go to the other side. So inhaling right. And exhaling left. And so stay with long, deep breaths, inhaling right. And exhaling left. And then stay slow, or go with me with the breath of fire, either one. Inhaling right, exhaling left. Now take a deep inhale through the right nostril. And pause, hold the breath, lift up to the pelvic floor, eye gaze, center of the forehead. And be very still, drop in. And when you're ready, exhale left. Just take a moment here. I have to say, I always love the way alternate nostril breathing affects your brain. I think I can feel the effect in my brain, and so just notice the effects that you feel. So we're going to do this really beautiful breathing practice. It's called Succinya Breath. It's a really beautiful breath. It just takes a little bit of getting used to. So we're going to inhale in 8 parts. We're going to exhale in 8 parts. But we're going to inhale nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth in. And then exhale, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, nose, mouth, out. So the 8 sniffs in are alternating between nose and mouth. And if you're anything like me and my children, as we go to school, we've been doing this one this week. You're going to accidentally breathe out a few times in your mouth when you're meant to be breathing in. And so don't worry, we'll do it for about 5 minutes. It's a really beautiful practice. And you'll get the hang of it as we continue. So 8 sniffs in, a brief pause, 8 sniffs out, a brief pause, and continue like that, alternating between nose and mouth. Okay, so I'll set the timer and off we go. And a pause, and then exhale 8 times. Inhale. And exhale, starting with nose each time. And keep going just like that. Find your own rhythm. Stay with it. Nearly there. Last few rounds, stay really present. And now take a deep inhale. Pause, hold the breath. Lift up to the pelvic floor and get very still. Exhale, release. And drop right into your center. So this breath often brings on a yawn in me. And actually, nearly every time when I do it with the kids, they also yawn. When we yawn, it's an indication of a shift in your frequency or shifting from one wavelength to a separate one. So from more active brain waves to more relaxed and calm brain waves. So just notice for you as you drop in. So let's aim to keep this deep presence. And we'll always have to be so kind to ourselves. It's okay if our mind wanders 258 times between now and the end of the class, as long as we keep coming back. So let's come to all fours and start with a little bit of cat-cow. Hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath your hips. Inhale, arch, and exhale, round. And close your eyes and go with the movement. So this particular class we're doing tonight is called Everyday Glow, and just has the effect of making us feel very balanced. And so stay present, stay with your breath. At any stage, slow it down. Reduce the amount of movement if it feels too much. And now take a deep inhale, arch. Pause, hold, lift the pelvic floor. Exhale, release. So now let's lift one foot. Doesn't matter which one. Inhale, arch. And as you exhale, round, draw the knee to nose. Now if you have tenderness in your lower back, then leave the knee down and continue with just the spinal flexes, cat-cow. Nearly there. Inhale, lift up. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor, squeeze. Hold. Exhale, release down. Really nice. Let's go to the other side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to nose. And again, slow it down. If you're feeling a tenderness in your back, then reduce the amount of movement. Bring the knee down. Stay very present. So noticing the movement, noticing your breath. Nearly there. And now inhale, lift the leg up. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor, squeeze. And exhale, release your knee down. Really nice. So come onto your knees. If it's not comfortable on your knees, then sit cross-legged, no problem at all. And we're going to put our hands on our shoulders. And as you inhale, you're going to slide to the left. Oh no, and exhale, slide. So inhale to the center. And then exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean to the right. And exhale. So you know, especially when you're familiar with my Pilates classes, we're doing spinal flexion. Now we're doing the lateral movement. Now if it feels uncomfortable with your hands on your shoulders, you can hold on to your elbows instead. Especially if you have any shoulder tenderness at all. Inhale, center. Exhale, lean. That's it. Real time to drop in new inside of you. Just here in this moment. Now take a deep inhale to the center. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. Exhale, release your hands down. Just sit still for a moment. These pauses, when the energy gets to integrate and you feel the effects of what you're doing, effect on your body, on your mind. So we'll do another one here. So again, cross-legged or sitting on your knees. We do Gyan Mudra, so your index and your thumb are together. Inhale left, exhale right. Keep going. Nearly there. Last few. Take a deep inhale to the center. Pause, squeeze and lift pelvic floor, chin in, eye gaze, center of your forehead. Exhale, release your hands down and take a moment to drop in. Very great. So let's come seated. Notice how we're opening up the energy so it can flow through the whole spine. Maybe you can feel that. So many difficulties, challenges are due to congestion or stagnation in the body and the mind, old patterns of thinking or being. And so when we move the energy like this and we remove stagnation in the body, it really opens us up to possibility to be whatever way we choose to be. So let's do some spinal flexes. Inhale, arch, exhale, back. So here your chin stays in line with the chest, with the floor rather. And your front chest goes forward and back, but the movement's really in the lumbar spine. So you can feel it, lower back ribs, kidney area, going forward and back on your sitting bones. That's it. And it's extremely normal to feel a little achy in your back because we're moving so much in the spinal muscles. But you know if it's a sharp pain, a pain that's not good. But often when we've any kind of achy in our back, it always worries us because it's usually a bad sign. But here we're strengthening and moving muscles. It's just a sign that you're working, like how your thigh would feel when you're in a low lunge, such things. Now take a deep inhale to the center. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor, relax your shoulders, chin in, eye gaze, center of the forehead. Be very still. Exhale, release. Really sensing into your own deeper self. So let's really carefully come to a standing forward fold. Knees can be bent and hold onto your elbows or your hands to the floor, whatever feels good. Relax the back of your neck. And here we're going to inhale up and exhale, fold. So inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Remember, engage pelvic floor, navel to spine. So tuck the tailbone under, so protecting the lower back. Tiny arch, lifting up. And then exhale, fold. And keep going just like that, inhaling up. And exhaling, fold. You can close your eyes. A lot of this class you can do with the eyes closed. Really reach, little arch if it's comfortable, and then fold as you exhale. Really focusing on your spine. A little bend in the knees, no problem. Inhale, reach up. Pause, hold, lift, pelvic floor, reach. Eye gaze center of the forehead, eyes closed. And then when you're ready, exhale and fold forwards. And again, little bend in the knees, focusing on lengthening in the spine. So as the hamstrings feel a bit tight, and bend the knees, soften. And just fold here, breathing. Really nice. And then roll all the way up. Really nice. Come to the top of your mat. And just do a couple of lunging salutations, moving on the breath. Inhale, reach up, interlace your hands. And exhale, lean to one side. Feeling of slowing down. Inhale to center. And exhale, lean to the other side. Inhale to center. And exhale, fold forwards. Hands on your shins, inhale halfway. And as you exhale, right foot back and right knee down. Inhale, reaching up. And exhaling, hands down, and step back to all fours or plank. Take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, knees down, elbows in, come all the way to the floor. And let's reach the arms back, palms facing down, and lift up into locust or shalabhasana. And breathe here. So again, spinal muscles active. Lift the legs if that's comfortable, inner thighs towards the ceiling, and breathe, back of your neck long, palms facing down. One more breath here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands beneath your shoulders coming down. Inhale into cobra. And exhale into down dog. Take a full inhale. A long exhale. Left knee down, right foot forward between your hands. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands down. Left foot joins the right top of your mat and fold. Inhale all the way up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Let's do one more, left side. Inhale, reach. Interlace your hands and lean to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale, lean to the other side. Inhaling center. Exhaling, fold. Hands to your shins. Lift your heart as you inhale. And exhale, left foot back and left knee down. Inhale, reaching up, look up. And as you exhale, hands down and step back to plank or all fours. Take a full inhale. And then as you exhale, knees down, elbows in, and come to the floor. Reach your arms back. This time, if it's comfortable, interlace. Or you can have the palms facing down and lift up. So legs are lifting, toes pointing away from you. Breathing back of your neck long. Two more breaths here. See, can you lift the legs and lift the chest as you inhale? And stay uplifted as you exhale. And again, lift a little higher as you inhale. And then slowly come down. Try not to collapse. Really nice. Hands beneath your shoulders. Inhale into cobra. And exhale into down dog. Take a full inhale. A long exhale. Right knee down. Left foot between your hands. And inhale, reach up. And then as you exhale, hands down. Right foot joins the left top of your mat and fold in. Inhale, come all the way up, reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. Very nice. So let's come sitting and come into legs really wide as is comfortable for you. Toes pointing up. And we're going to move dynamically. So hands either side of your right foot and fold, turn and twist and reach over your right leg. And then inhale up and exhale, turn and fold and reach over your left leg. So we'll keep going like that. Inhale up, exhale, reach over your right leg. And if you wish, you can have your arms up and then exhale, reach. You can keep your hands on the floor. It increases the load on your spine, on your arms overhead. So see what works for you. And if you're comfortable, you can close your eyes. So really working hips and hamstrings here. And the lower spine. And so listen to your body. Only move in a way that's comfortable for you. Do the variation that works. This feeling of self-love. I know this in my own life, see it in everyone else's life. When you're a little bit kinder to yourself, a little bit more forgiving of yourself, it immediately translates into more kindness and more forgiveness for others. And so, as you move, have that feeling of compassion for yourself. And maybe it's selfishly so that you will be more compassionate for others. Doesn't matter. Just give yourself a break. And now inhale, reach up. Hold the breath and fold forward, holding the breath in. Squeeze pelvic floor. And exhale, release. Now breathe here. Drop in. Where your attention goes, the energy flows. So stay really present with whatever's going on inside you. In this moment, your breath, your sensations, feeling of spaciousness, perhaps. Really nice. So hands beneath your knees. Ooh, bring your feet up and bring the sole of your feet together. That's comfortable. I'm going to butterfly the knees. So hopping the knees up and down, lift the chest and close the eyes. Inner thighs and quads working here. Deep breaths. Now take a deep inhale. Pause, hold, lift. Exhale, release. Drop in. Stay here. We'll do some spinal flexes. Inhale up. Exhale, round. That's it. So the chin stays in line. You're not moving the head up and down. You're trying to move in the spine. Don't worry if there's not a lot of movement in your spine. And try not to bring the head up and down so the head stays steady. Yeah, that's it. And it's in your spine you're moving. Remember, there's no perfect pose. It's just us moving our own bodies. You're opening up these energetic channels, removing stagnation, cultivating presence. And now take a deep inhale to the center. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. Eye gaze center of the forehead. Chin slightly in, be very still. Exhale, release. And come straight away, lying down. Knees bent, and you can knock your knees together here. And just drop in. Just a few more. So we're going to go up and down in bridge. So inhaling up and exhaling down. So what can be helpful is come up into bridge and then draw your upper arm bones in underneath. And then move from there and coming down. So articulating up, articulating down. That's it. And it's very possible that you're feeling a little bit of achiness in your back from all of the movements we've been doing tonight. That's very normal. So if you need to take a little break, please do so. And now inhale, lift all the way up. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. And then exhale, come all the way down. And let your feet go wide, your knees knock together, eyes closed, and just drop in. Completely relax. Really nice. So we're going to piston the legs. So draw one knee in as you inhale, and then the other one as you exhale. And here it can be nice to put your hands underneath your lower back just to support it. And again, eyes can be closed as you move. Staying present. It's a really wonderful posture for massaging the lower intestine. And now inhale, extend the legs. Pause, hold, lift pelvic floor. And exhale, release all the way down. And deep breaths. I'm just going to do a little bit of rocking on the spine, and then we'll go into an inversion. Okay. So draw the knees in and rock. And so your rock may be very small, which is perfect. You may touch the floor and touch the floor, which is also perfect. So whichever version. Let me just do a few rocks here. And one last one. Super. So if you have a cushion or a pillow, I have a few options for you. Okay, so it's to get our legs lifted. So flow of energy to our head from the feet. So reversing the flow of energy. So if you want to come into a shoulder stand, lifting up, hands on your back, and lift the feet straight up into shoulder stand. Okay, but that's not accessible to everybody. If that's your gig, come up into shoulder stand. Or if you're near a wall, pop the side of your hips to the side of the wall and bring the legs up the wall. And then what's nice is to pop a cushion underneath your hips so that there's this, it's called a waterfall. So the hips are also lifted off the floor. So your feet, your knees, your hips, and then to your head and the palms of your hands facing up. And we're going to stay in either shoulder stand, supported shoulder stand, or else a supported bridge, or your legs up the wall. A supported bridge, also really nice. Block under the hips and the legs up. And breathe here. So whichever one you're in, close your eyes and just drop in. Relax your jaw. Feel all the muscles around your eyes relax. Relax your shoulders, your chest. And let's come into Savasana. So very carefully come out of whichever one you're in. If you want to pop a pillow under your legs or a blanket over you, please do so. And lie down. Let your feet open out, the palms facing up. Or if you prefer the palms down, leave the palms down. I find when you're very tuned in, like you are now, you kind of just get a sense of which way. So when the palms are up, it's a more receptive pose, the pose of receiving. If the palms are down, it's more an internalizing pose. So whichever one intuitively feels right for you. And completely relax. So now you have this opportunity to allow this incredible, intelligent being of yours to integrate the effects of your practice on that incredible spinal movement. So relax, let go, allow yourself to just receive. As you lie here, either your attention floats, or maybe you're tuned into your breath. Maybe like me, you can hear the sounds of the birds getting ready for bed. Feel your body on the floor. So if you have the time, I'd highly encourage you to stay here. You've cultivated this deep peace, this state of relaxation, and let it be imprinted into your neurology. When we do this and we access these deep places of rest and calm and accessing our vastness, it stays with us, and it's like a resource that's there for us when we face challenge in our lives. And so stay here, or if you're on a time, and very carefully bend your knees and roll up to sit. If you're sitting, take a moment, just drop in. And bring your hands to prayer. May we be grateful for all our blessings, that we get to choose our thoughts, our words, our actions. And our true strength relies on that, accessing that deep inner knowing. May we access this strength for ourselves, and may we be an inspiration for those around us. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. Namaste.